I'm Thomas Middleditch, and that's Ben Schwartz, and we do a two-person improv show that's got a home base here in Los Angeles, and we tour the country, and then the Netflix specials are a culmination of all that hard work in 3 completely improvised comedy specials.
We talk to an audience member for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then we make up an entire, almost like play, one narrative throughout the whole thing. And it started off as like 5-minute shows that nobody would come to, then 8-minute shows nobody would come to, mostly at midnight or 11 p.m. on Wednesdays. And then the goal through that was also, let's get a special, like an improv special, the way that stand-ups get stand-up specials on Netflix. And so it took a lot of time. It took a lot of people saying no. And then finally, we got it. The other thing in the way that we filmed it, we took, whatever money that we were paid, we kind of put back into the project and just hired as many camera people as we could and got 9 different cameras on us at all times. So when we're editing, we can edit it in a fashion that really highlights the form that we're using. I think
all of them shooting in ultra 10K IMAX format. Mark my words, in 6 months, despite the pandemic, everyone is going to have in-home IMAX theaters.
2,200 feet high and 20 feet wide.
With Ben and I, we're kind of steering a slightly bigger ship, and we're trying to weave in a story. Obviously, I'm looking for jokes or specifics with characters, or try to use the suggestion and all that kind of stuff. But I think Ben and I talk about this behind the scenes a lot, of kind of like what the show will need energy-wise, as if it were on a graph, kind of. So if you have some scenes that are kind of low, you might want to try this, or just so it feels dynamic and not too static. I think we just sort of feel where it wants to go and feed it. That's it.
When I hear the suggestion, when we talk to the person at the beginning, you clock some things in your head, like Thomas and I clocked the idea of a short Paul character in this special, right? So that goes in your head somewhere, and you don't know how you're going to use it. You just know that if you find a place to use it, you use it. And we never, exactly what Thomas says, we never have an idea of what the show is going to be. It could be 2 people in beds talking. It could be 16 people around a Thanksgiving table, which we did for a tour show once. The whole idea is to just stay as open as possible. Any accident is welcome. Whatever happens, anybody could take any risk. And we're trying to create a narrative together. A lot of people ask, because they say it's improv and they don't quite understand. There's truly nothing planned beforehand. Thomas is an incredible improviser, and it's because of 2 things I think make great improvisers. One of which is that he will take any idea of yours and jump on it. He's not deterred if I say something insane. He will 100% get on board, which I think is the basis of what a good improviser is. He wants to make the other person look good. And then just the specificity of what he can do. He can encompass characters better than, he's one of the best people to just, it's not just like when he says he's a character, he'll be like, I'm playing a woman named Emily, and I'll do I'll try to do my best. But Thomas will have a specific way the person walks, talks, deals with their hair. He gets into the intricacies of that, and he's incredible with specifics and stuff like that. I think that's really incredible, and to do that on the spot consistently while there's 16 characters around, I think is pretty remarkable.
Agreed. Now listen to me. No, listen to me. Benjamin J. Schwartz is America's finest and smartest absurdist. He can live in a world of wackadoodle, and by the end of it, you will know exactly how the world of wackadoodle operates. Ben's ability to understand narrative, understand placement of characters and how they interact. Basically, I feel like I'm a toddler on stage, and Ben is my parent, wiping my butt, and feeding me my snacks, and making sure I don't completely derail the show. Without Ben, it is chaos.
That's so nice of you. I think also the only way our shows exist are because both of us bring we're able to do what each other do, but the skill sets that we just talked about, they complement each other really well on stage. So our shows become very unique. And also we're friends, we're close friends, but also we're very different people in different aspects. And that helps as well. Like, you don't have to be mimicking exactly what the other person is. I think that brings 2 different points of view to different things and characters, and that helps as well.
Yeah, and plus, Ben, I know you don't want me blowing you up because you often have to demonstrate it right afterwards, but Ben is a master of Jeet Kune Do and can do the 1-inch punch.
That's true.
And so, obviously, if you were there in front of that punch, you'd be on the ground begging for your mama, like, my xiphoid process!
Mm-hmm.
Everybody remembers what the xiphoid process is?
And everybody remembers the 1-inch punch?
Under your sternum? Guys, biology.